What is your definition of populism?
Well, I don't think there is a populism definition. I would say it is saying things that most people intuitively feel are right.
Because some kind of how the term has a very negative connotation, especially the way it's portrayed in the mainstream media. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think the reason is, for one, because the populist parties happen to be mostly of the right, and the members of the media happen to be mostly of the left. I mean, there has been left-wing populism, Bernie Sanders, for example, and people never treated him the same way as they treat the right-wing populists. So I think there is a certain bias within the media. And the second thing is, I believe that populism is just another word for political movements that have a charismatic leader, that have charismatic leadership. But it's not an ideology, right? There is no program that is populist. You can be a left-wing populist, you can be a right-wing populist, you can be a center populist. If you have a way to connect with people, if you have a way to kind of attach to them, I think that's what really makes populism what it is.
And last question, is the future very populist?
Well, I hope so. I mean, I guess we all would like Europe to be susceptible and to react to what the people want, and not to become kind of a project of the few, but to become a project of the many. So I certainly hope so. But whether it's going to be a left-wing or a right-wing populism, I think the jury on that one is still out.
And then the final question, Vicky promised, Oliver Stone was in Brussels where he talked about the importance of nuclear energy. And his question was, what is wrong with Germany? Because they shut down nuclear plants.
Well, I think Germany, in some ways, they remain faithful to their own history, which is that ideology is more important than reality. And I think the nuclear power plants are a great example. You have some of the best nuclear power plants in the world. They were built in the 80s, they are paid off, they work like they're just there. But if the ideology demanded for them to be shut down, they shut them down. I mean, this is in many ways very, very German, that the reality be damned as long as the ideology can be fulfilled.